when you drop down to your knees, man, what's going through your mind right there?
A lot of people don't know what I've been going through these past couple months. I had to really grind in the wrestling room, and when I trained probably harder the past month than I have in a long time. Coming off these shoulder injuries, a lot of shoulder dislocations, and it's just, I don't even know how to put it into words. When I lost the first one, I was down. My best friend George over there, my coach, they really just believed in me, and I went over to the Hall of Fame. I looked in there, and I mean, if that doesn't inspire you, I don't know what will, and I'm just thankful for this opportunity. Gallagher was awesome. I appreciate it.
Is this the first time you've had problems with shoulder injuries?
Yeah, it really is. I mean, coming back, it's only been a few months, to be honest with you, and I don't know. I just had a loss for words. People don't know the work and the time that I put in for this. So.
I mean, when you said injured, was it separated, or was anything so bad?
Poor labrum,
okay.
And rotator cuff. Got the surgery in November. Came back for Vegas, dislocated it. Again, I was worried about it. Didn't really tell too many people. And I don't know, I'm so grateful.
You apparently are going to need some more singlets.
Yeah, you know, he was grabbing my single all day, and I'm glad that they finally looked at it and they saw it. So I'm just, again, just super grateful.
Has that ever happened to you before?
Honestly,
where you
no, not like that. Definitely not like that. He was grabbing it. He couldn't hang on to me, so he had to grab something else. And yeah, I mean, put a game plan in, and it worked.
What did it take to dig down in a 3-match series against a guy that's made 3 world teams?
You know, it's different. I got a lot of respect for Pat. I really do. He's a great competitor. He's actually a pretty good friend, to be honest with you. He's a good dude. And the trash talk aside, without him, I wouldn't be a better athlete. Yeah, we push each other. Right now, it's really me and him, and there's gonna be more of those.
Yeah. So how much of the trash talk was actually genuine?
I mean, it was all facts. I wasn't. Nothing I said wasn't facts, but I mean, end of the day, we're trying to sell a show. You know, trying to fill these stands up. So
during the second match, when you're getting your singlet taped up, you know, it looks like you're talking to yourself.
I talk to myself a lot.
You know, what are you saying? What are you thinking about?
Just my coach just always tells me, like, you got to breathe. So I'm trying to tell myself to breathe a little more, and trying to tell myself to go to that dark place for 3 minutes and just grind it out and just show the grit that I work with my teammates every day. Austin Nutter, David Stepanian, those guys they're the real guys. Peyton Jacobson, George Sykes. Without my teammates and my coaches, I wouldn't be here. So I'm forever grateful.
You obviously mentioned your coaches. How was training at Northern Michigan?
Oh, it's the best. We have the best environment as a team. For a college team, we have very strong chemistry. Our coach keeps it real fun and friendly, but when it's time to get down to work, we all put our heads down. We just had a bunch of guys make junior teams and U23 teams. I'm doing this. We got another guy wrestling at Final X, Austin Nutter. He's going to make a team in a week. And just one last thing, I want to do a big shout out to Sunkist Kids Wrestling Club. Without them, they make the dream happen. And Nike Wrestling for keeping me in the best gear. And my coaches, Bill Colley, Andy Bezick, and Lucas Stout.
You bring electricity.
I try to.
Where does that come from? How have you formed that?
My whole life, I've just, when there's a spotlight, I want to be in it. And wrestling it's one-on-one. You really have the opportunity to do that. And you know, not a lot of people do it in Greco, and there's a reason we don't have the fan base as everyone else. We don't do that stuff, and I'm trying to change the sport, trying to make it great again and like it can be. And I'm the new generation, and we're going to bring medals back. Is
there anyone who, in terms of like entertainment, that you kind of model yourself after?
Yeah. Actually, no. I'm on my own thing. I am.
You're Benji, huh?
I'm Benji Peak, the one and only.
So obviously Serbia in September, but is there anything else on your
I got U23 Worlds as well in Spain. I might try and hit up a couple competitions. I got to get back to rehab my shoulder and just getting it strong for these tournaments so I can be at the best. I'm so happy right now. Yeah, thank you guys.